Wee haha. Hello. We're back with Final Fantasy XIV. How's everyone doing today? My name is Annie. We're gonna finish Heavensward today, I believe. Base Heavensward, that is. The plan for today, finish Heavensward, and I think I'm gonna unlock Red Mage today, the Red Mage, because I haven't done Red Mage quests today, or ever. So that's gonna be the next plan of action, is to get Toumeya on the path as a Red Mage. And then, potentially, we might start patch content today as well. Hi Bond, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How you doing? But yeah, that's the plan today. Finish Heavensward, unlock Red Mage, and then maybe do post Heavensward stuff. But I'm really excited again to be playing this character. It's been a long while. And we will see her again for like the next week or so. Hydrate. I will do that. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you. I am properly hydrated. I'm doing okay, getting ready for bed as usual. Great to see you in 14. Thank you. I'm having so much fun with Heavensward and just going through this story. The story, despite the time off from this game, like I still remember it vividly, and just replaying it again, like the past couple of weeks with my alt character on free trial. Just to catch up with everything here has been amazing and wonderful, and I'm very excited to see like what happens, the conclusion of this particular story. I'm doing okay. Yep. All right, Duty Finder. I don't suppose anyone wants to join up with and do this with me, if there are people out there. Let's see. So considering I'm in Pacific time zone, and this is a EU server, like I'm kind of wondering like how the queue times are, especially as a DPS. They're probably gonna be pretty long. Let's see. Spoilers for Heavensward. Taking the soul of the legendary King Thoradin into his flesh, the Archbishop transforms into a primal. Oh, okay, he's a primal. For your very eyes, sustained by a millennium of prayer and the eye's aether, he declares, intent to rule over the world with an iron fist, and for all time. Standing at his side are the sworn brothers of the Heavensward. Title drop. Who have likewise transcended their mortal limits by becoming incarnations of the Knights 12. Strike them down and eradicate the root of the Dragon Song War. Awesome. My character is sadly still only about 8 hours into AR. Ooh. Okay. Well, Heavensward is still like a long way away. But yeah, AR is pretty long, and in some parts it's a little bit of a slog, but I do think it's worth it just for the world building aspect and kind of like introducing you into like new aspects of what this game system is about. Like I would just say stick with it, it's a lot of fun. Let's see. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Alright then, without further ado, let's do it. 8 minutes. Also, you get to customize your Warrior of Light to look as badass, or cute, or sexy, or awesome as you want. And you get little minions, like my red panda here. I also have spares too. Like if anyone is on, I will give you a red panda. But yeah, I hope you all are doing wonderfully. For those lurking, you guys, of course. Hope your Saturday was fun and eventful and non-stressful. Okay, Distraught Lass. Taking the red. Distraught Lass seeks a savior for her sister. Unlock the Red Mage shop. I do like that they flat out tell you about that. I took a 3-hour nap. I want a 3-hour nap. But felt like shit for it. And a chest containing a complete set of red attire. What level am I gonna... Or better yet, let's just hold off on this. It's changing my mind again. So instead, we will actually just start leveling my other jobs, actually, while we wait for this. So I did start Gladiator and Pugilist. Those were like the two other jobs that I needed to start training for this character. Okay. I tried ocean fishing last night with Toumeya, and the queues for ocean fishing on the EU server are pretty long. Like, it took maybe like 10-15 minutes to even like register. But then it was a little too much, so like I backed out. Though they're honestly not the worst queue times, just because like for other DPS roles, I had to wait maybe like a half hour to 40 minutes when I was another DPS. Though I will say though, like I've gotten more comfortable healing as a healer playing my other account, Andromeda. So honestly, I don't have like any issues with healing or tanking, just because my only main worry about it is my internet, because my internet tends to disconnect a lot. And then, especially as you're a tank and a healer, you're basically like the foundation for that party. So like I had to stick with like a DPS for a while. But thankfully, with this character, I'm connected to my Wi-Fi hotspot, so shouldn't be like any internet issues here. Just the ones like on Twitch and OBS here of the stream, but like not in the game itself. Alright. An ambush for the freelancers. So, back out here again. That's great. I was beaten out of my impulse to random group key as a healer. Maybe that was my ability? Like, are you saying, like, you didn't want to group up with, random people? They're there. Oh, damn. I don't think I could do this instance fight here if I have the duty finder on. So unfortunately, I can't do this. I'm used to it all the time in World of Warcraft, but every wipe is the healer's fault there, and it got too much. Oh, okay. From what I've seen here in this game in particular, everyone is more friendly and understanding and less toxic. Like, if the party wipes, it's just, oh, okay, we'll just do it again. Like, and I've gotten that vibe from this game, which is why, like, I particularly chosen this game as my first MMO, which I'm kind of glad about. But here the people are more laid back and friendly about things. There was like that random one person, but still. Where am I going? Oh, back here. Otherwise, I honestly would not play like any other MMO if it wasn't this game. That's honestly why like I feared playing MMOs in general. But this one so far has been wonderful to me. communities I've met have been wonderful. And I'm so in love with the story too. Oh, we've already passed 11 minutes, even though the wait time was 8 minutes. Yay, DPS. Queue times. Let's pop this, just to boost our EXP. Oh, that's heartening to hear. Yep. The Pugilist side quest and story here is really funny. I love this guy, Hamon. To neglect your training. Pugilist is only good as the number of strikes he's dealt. Let your fists fly. When the time is right, teach you something new. Forward to seeing you come into your own. Oh, really? I was just 50 EXP away from the level up? Okay. No, it's still working. Let me add my limit break here. Limit break, and then right there. And my money's lying out there. I want you to go about it like there's an emulsion warband on your heels. I want you to sprint. Yep. Oh, I've done these quests before. The Gladiator and the Pugilist. That's why, like, I'm speeding through it. Like, I've unlocked all the jobs, like the ARR jobs on my Catgirl Witchy account, Andromeda. So, like, I've done this before. There it is. Alright, folks. It is time. Let us become a Dragoon. And I think it's time to wrap up Heavensward. Come on, tank, please. Come on, tank, you could do it. Tank. There it is. I got worried. Okay. Let me say hello. Oh yeah, obviously, Heavensward spoilers. We're gonna fight them all at once.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavensward.
Title drop. Like, I hate these guys, but I love their forms.
Warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering?
We were flying.
No matter. If you believe your cause just, I call upon you to defend it with your life.
Bring it, bitch. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright. Okay, I don't think I could target the ads, so keep attacking this guy. I love the music. It's so cool. Oh, get away. I think we should look away, I think. Okay, perfect. Yeah. This is awesome music. Also, his HP is going down quickly. I feel like there's more to him than that. Oh, Astalon, drink deep of the power of ocean. Ow. Okay. Alright, next two. I like that we're fighting all 12 of them at once. That is really cool, like in one instance battle. Oh shit. It's a bomb. Okay. 3 are down. Okay, this thing. Alright. Okay, get in the center, I think. Yeah, get in the center. This is very cinematic, and I love it.
I shall bury you when you're released.
It's a nice effect. Okay. Alright. I know there's more to this. Like, what is next? Oh, it's GG then, I guess. People are saying GG's. That wasn't bad. Like, the Ascian Prime battle was, I think, much worse than this. But we did it.
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Because we're the main character. Bask in our radiance. Oh, no. Oh, hello. That's terrifying.
Who? What are you?
That face. Bye, Thornton. That was a very creepy close-up shot of Warrior of Light, Toumeya. Hey! We did it! Haha. Not gonna lie, that was a little kind of a little of a letdown, considering we've I kind of struggled a lot through the Ascian Prime battle, but okay. I still feel like there's probably more to this than they're letting off, but we'll see. Alright, let's see what happens. It was fun, though. It just ended too quickly. There we go.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Get fucked, Justinian.
Twould seem the Eye has served you well.
Sorry.
Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Thou hast lowered thy guard. Oh shit. And become me? Oh shit. Oh shit. Astinian, are you okay?
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Yeah, let's get out of here. So fuck, Nidhogg is reborn again.
Chief! Over there! Oi!
Hello.
Haha! Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
It would seem she has done it again.
Damn right, she's amazing.
Was there ever any doubt?
Right?
Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
We should probably tell them about Estinian, though. Okay, I guess we're not gonna tell them via Link Pearl.
Where is Estinian?
Yeah, now she noticed. Now they notice. Estini who? Who is this Estinian character you speaketh of? I like that the heroic Final Fantasy music is, after we just witnessed, too.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonbank. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
Yep.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Yep.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon.
Yep.
Tell
You didn't
me,
notice the minion?
children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
There we go. I forgot to do that.
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words.
Remember, you kept your promise. You pinky promised.
Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Then I'm right here.
Astinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue.
Yep.
Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Not an approval. Bye, Miggy. Okay, those are the credits. We're actually not going to address the Astinian thing. Oh, damn. Holy crap. Yay, Nanamo.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
They did this at the... or... I won't say anything, because spoilers.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
Yay! There's a Hilda. I missed Hilda. She was such a badass. Toumeya? Oh.
There you are.
I know whose this is. Yeah, she misses him.
A noble monument to a noble soul.
I'm getting sad again. Yeah.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way.
Yep.
Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
We still have not found our other friends.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions.
She sounds ready.
We're going to need money! And lots of it!
I love sassy Tataru. Lots of money. That was cute.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale.
For now, maybe. Or...
However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard.
oh boy, I am a little worried.
After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
You said the thing. Puddle drop. And the credits. Wow, it's really over. Very nice, very nice. Now, I can just assume that maybe we could probably skip the credits. Like, if anyone knows if I could skip the credits, please let me know. It is an orange soda. But yeah, let me just yeah, there was a lot of near the end and the ending, like they did leave out a lot of things left unresolved, like the finding of our friends and the whole thing with Estinian. So we did get rid of this old fuck, which is good. So now that Sir Aemir can rule over Ishgard, or like to rejoin the alliance and all that. And then her, like I missed her too, like she was an incredible character. Like they really fleshed out her character in this expansion, which was really, really good. I did love her a lot. Like she's grown on me. But I'm probably gonna assume the patch post Heavensward stuff is gonna address like our missing friends and then the whole Nidhogg stuff too. I'm glad he's back too. But yeah, Heavensward was incredible. It was definitely, it felt different. The vibe was very different from like A Realm Reborn, and it was a nice change of pace because we were going into a more story-driven focus instead of just a ARR where like most quests were like a slog where you basically had to like walk up to various NPCs and do like fetch quests and here to kind of shape yourself up as an adventurer. this felt more like a good standalone, or not a standalone, like a good, what's the word? Like, it's a good story. It was a good story, led up to like a lot of wonderful and horrific things that happened. It was very consistent. It was very, what's the word? It was a very solid story. Like, I really liked. I liked the extra challenges. I loved the dungeons. I loved the fact that our companions were also fighting with us instead of just random duty support NPCs. I did love that a lot. They did flesh out Astinian too, and Lady Iceheart as well, and giving those side characters huge development. The whole revelation that the primals were not exactly their true incarnate forms. They were just more so like bastardizations of like corrupted wishes. Like, that was an interesting touch, like especially with Bahamut and Shiva too. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's really cool. But yeah, this was really solid. I'm really happy I played this and finally finished the story for this, and I'm really excited to see what is more left over here. And hopefully this song is not going to strike me down on YouTube. So hopefully I could just keep blabbing on here. But yeah, this was really good. Heavensward for me, like a solid 9 out of 10 for this. A Realm Reborn to me was a 7 out of 10, like 6.5, 7 out of 10. It was very... ARR was good, like I did love it. It was a good foundation for this entire game series, but there was just some moments where like I'm just like, it was a slog. But I think that's like the main consensus of how people feel about ARR. But this was incredible. Like, I love this story so much. But okay, we're gonna let the credits roll here. I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna run the ads so that we get another 3-minute ad and get another hour of an hour free stream, and then we're gonna continue. And I'm gonna assume there's gonna be some post-credit scenes as well, and then we'll get right back into the fun stuff too. So we'll be right back. And yeah, remember to stand up, drink water, and take care of yourself. Stretch, and we will return shortly. Oh no, him. I miss you so much. Rest in peace. Alright, nice. Now, I do think we could skip this now. Because, like, it happened a lot with A Realm Reborn as well. We can just skip the cutscenes back then. So can I do that? Okay, there it is. Okay. I think we would just go through this very quickly. Come on. Like, I don't want to miss anything. Okay, it's gonna keep going, so I think that's fine. Alright, then let's just skip. Cutscene, yeah, here we go.
So La Habrea and Igaeorm have fallen.
Oh, La Habrea is actually dead.
Mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent.
Is he on the moon?
And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences.
Elidibus.
Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy.
Elidibus.
Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Wait. What the What the fuck? Him, the guy, he's real? That's him? Like, is that him? The guy? Like, you know, the guy. Like, again, don't confirm or deny. I'm just freaking out. But he's there. What else is next? I love the goblins.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Is it Bahamut again? Oh, it's this place. I know where this place is. Wait, is that? It's fucking Alexander. It's Alexander. That is so fucking cool. That area was sealed off.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Did the goblins do that? Who did that? It's fucking Alexander, that's so freaking cool. Well, looks like we have our next alliance raid. Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Fucking awesome. So fucking cool. After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the alliance. Words cannot express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorzea, though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval. Hard work, peace, and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorzea, and we shall be forced to contend with them ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade, Estinian, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges. Together we shall overcome them. Mount speed in Idleshire has increased. New Game Plus has been added. Alright, I think base Heavensward is finally over. Wee haha. Okay. Now. What is next? Uncertain future. Elfenwood wishes to share the latest developments in the search for the missing Scions. Original love. I just want to unlock the Red Mage here on stream, and then I'll level it up gradually on my off time. I like that my red panda is following me. It's really cute. Alright, it has been a long time coming, but let's finally talk to you. Distraught at last seeks a savior for her sister. Oh, are you an adventurer? I am the adventurer. Please, you have to rescue my sister. Some horrible people tried to kidnap us just outside the city gates. I managed to break free when a traveler stopped to help. My sister never caught up to me. I will save her. Oh, thank you so much. Please hurry to the gate here and keep going straight ahead. Sure to find them. The traveler was some sort of mage, I think. It was 1 against 5. Surely he couldn't stand against me. That's a soundbite. Okay, where are you at? Oh, there they are. Well-dressed lass. Oh, you're now one of them. Cutscene? That's cool. Toumeya's impressed. Da 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 da. And who might you be? I'm the main character. That was cool. Well, sister safe? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I did that. Came to lend your aid. My apologies. Had I but known, I would have spared you a villain or two. After all, you seem to share my distaste for those who would prey upon defenseless children. Aye, birds of a feather are we. There's literally a bird right next to me. I cannot pronounce that name. I am sorry. Shurhuntia. I probably got that wrong. But let's roll with it. A pilgrim of sorts. May I know your name, friend? Toumeya. Why does that strike such a familiar chord? Excuse me, I just want to thank you for saving me. Of course, brave citizen. My pleasure, child. You are unharmed, yes. Good, let us escort this brave lass to her sister, then lead the way. Not in approval. Okay. Come, Mr. Beaky. Sisters are reunited who have done a good deed with State Friend. Thank you again for coming to my rescue. I think this is maybe the first time we've seen urine children, because the only young kids we've run into were Mikote. You found her. Adventurer, thank you. We're very grateful for your kindness. I was so scared. What did those terrible people want with us? You needn't worry about them anymore, sister. The man in red defeated them all. You saw how we fought, with spells and steel. He's one of those heroes Papa told us about. A crimson duelist, aren't you? Huh, I did not expect to hear that name this far south into Eorzea. And you are a crimson duelist. I knew it. Your papa is telling his daughters tales of red mages. Then he must be from Alamigo, yes. Everyone is from Alamigo. Huh. Well, that would explain his choice in bedtime stories. Now, see you, bless his heart. We'll be alright from here. Thank you again. Not in approval. Yay. Goodbye. Anyway, and away they skip, safe and happy. Now, Toumeya, was it not? I believe we earned ourselves a celebratory drink. Ha ha ha. You need not feel compelled, my friend. Should the mood strike you, however, you'll find me staying over at the Blackbrush Station. I find the ale served with a coffer and coffin most agreeable. Alrighty. Let's leave this way. Hello, bar patrons. Don't mind me. I'm just a big-ass dragon here to interrupt your drinks and conversations. Hello. Hello, guys. Okay. What are you guys, talking about? Hello. How you guys doing? Get that dragon out of here. Okay. It's just so funny. You could just bring any mount in here, and like none of the bar patrons would ever bat an eye. Like, you could bring a freaking dragon in here, like a 1,000-year-old dragon, or you could bring like a giant gorilla here, and no one would say anything. Oh my god, I love this game so much. What else can we bring? Okay, we got the dragon. Oh, we can bring the Gulu. Yep. Let's have a big freaking Goobu here. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, that lighting is pretty nice though. Alright. Hello, friend. Ah, you king. And so it happens, the mother of those girls tracked me down and insisted I accept a reward. Once I mentioned you might be stopping by, she left a token of gratitude for you as well. It seems we assisted an affluent merchant family, a revelation which might explain the attempted kidnapping. Hefty ransom and all that. I'm told the girls were immediately assigned a capable bodyguard, however, so we can drink in peace knowing that they are well protected. Okay. That's good. Oh, I've remembered whence I know your name. At first I did not think you'd been one and the same, but I heard of the Toumeya, whose deeds are celebrated across the 4 nations of Eorzea. It was Alice who first mentioned you to me. After she alluded to more than a few of your more famous exploits, I became rather curious to meet you myself. Disable this. So how do I know the indomitable Alice? Our paths crossed quite a chance. A fellow traveler met upon the road. She expressed an interest in Red Magery. Oh, and persuaded me to instruct her in the basics of the art. Alice is going to be a Red Mage? She proved a quick study in the arcane side of things, but fencing was something of a challenge. By the end of our lessons, however, she had learned to combine spellcraft with swordplay, when to cast from afar, and when to lunge forward with a well-timed thrust. What of you, my friend? Have you interest in the art? I suspect you would make an exceptional Red Mage. I am a Black Mage main, and I do heal on the side, so... Toumeya's like, Red Mage? I am deadly serious. A woman who would rush to the aid of a stranger's child without fear of hesitation is a woman I would trust with the power of red magic. But even beyond that, I sense in you a kindred spirit. Be warned, however, that my style of teaching is a practical one. I will expect you to join me on my journey and assist me in aiding others. Accept those terms and I will bestow upon you the accordments of a red mage. Are you familiar with soul crystals? Yeah, I may have like 1 or 2. This particular stone is attuned to the past wielders of red magics, and will fill your mind with a firm foundation of techniques. You need only reach forth your hand. That is really cool. We're getting like Alice lore. I've still not done the Coils of Bahamut with this character. Are you prepared to walk the path of a red mage? One word, and the soul crystal is yours. Yes. Regrets? You will not regret this decision, my friend. Gods above, for a moment there, I thought you might refuse me. Most of red mages committed their memories to this gem, and now it is yours. Thank you. Absorb the knowledge it contains, and we'll discuss the finer points of red magic. First, I shall give you that reward. Very cool. Red Mage unlocked. We are doing this. How deep does the rabbit hole go? How deep the rabbit hole goes. Okay, let us make another gear set. Okay, and then we want 13. We're going to reassign that to number 13. Lucky 13. Okay, Mithrite Rapier. And we're naked. We are naked. Okay, let's see. The balance gauge displays the current amount of black mana and white mana Red Mage has accumulated. Black mana is accumulated with spells commonly associated with black magic, which we're very familiar of. White mana cast spells associated with white magic, such as Arrow. There are some spells and actions that affect both. Both black mana and white mana reach a certain amount, weapon skills such as Riposte becomes enchanted and will deal additional damage. If the gap between the black mana and white mana accumulate grows too large, the crystal at the top of the gauge will change color. Become more difficult to accumulate the lesser of the two. So we have to do like a balance or something? Oh. Let's do this. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, not bad. On guard. Oh, we're level 50. Oh, and there's that floaty thingy. Okay, let me change the HUD layout. There's balance gauge. As much as I love the or we'll just leave it. No. Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. Right there. Okay. It's a little too big. Let's just shrink that down a little bit. Okay, that's much better. Okay, what do we got? Deals lightning damage with a potency of 100 while enemies nearby it. Okay. Okay, Valero deals wind damage with a potency of 300. Increases white mana by 6, with the chance of becoming burst and ready. Don't know what that is. Okay, this is an AoE. Delivers an attack with a potency of 130. Action is upgraded to enchanted. Both black magic and white mana are 20 or more. Okay, and this is... Rushes target and delivers an attack with a potency of 130. Okay, so there's 2 charges. Bye, Mr. Beaky. Let me set the limit break. I'm just going over these. So we'll set the limit break here. Alright, let's take a look at our actions here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some shifting around because the weapon skills. Okay, well, let's... Since this is a combo, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Jolt will be our spell. Target to all. Okay, scatter is the AoE, so if we put the AoE here, jolt. Let's put there. For thunder. Or hold on, this is lightning damage. This is wind damage. Okay, so these might be the black magic spells. Okay. Okay, these are the black magic spells. Now, what is... I'm not seeing a healing ability. It's a weapon skill. I assume this is a DPS job, so it's not exactly a healer. But let's see, let's get Jolt, for Thunder. For Thunder. And this one. this is... okay. Okay, so there's an earth elemental, there's a fire one. Okay, that's the cure ability. Upgrades. Scattered here. I'm gonna do this. Earth Thunder 2. And Bear Fire. There are a lot of abilities here. So we got Lucid Dreaming. Do we have a Revive ability? There are so many abilities here, jeez. Okay, these are abilities. Damage abilities. Displacement. Engagement. And then acceleration is here. There are a lot of abilities here. Shan't. Okay, these ones will not let me do a hotbar. Honestly, I'm kind of glad. But okay. And then I'm going to check the saddlebag because, yeah, I have a Red Mage weapon already that I got with Poetics, so we'll do that. Okay, so we'll equip this instead. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, this is a kind of overwhelming just because it's a level 50 job and there's like just tons of abilities, like, so this is new to me. But I'm excited. I'm excited to play this. But alright. I will say though, like grinding this job though, during the Mughal Tombstone event, and like just running the Praetorium since it's level 50 will be so much easier, and it will help me level up as well and gain Mughal Tombstones. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, let's talk to him again. Shirun wishes, I cannot pronounce his name, wishes to teach you the origins of red magic. See from the glint in your eye that the soul crystal has surrendered its secrets. Welcome to the ranks of red mages. The art we practice is born of noble orange. Its balanced and controlled energies were once used to stem the tide of destruction and reclaim a future for the dispossessed. I speak of the age some 1500 years past, where the clash of two sorceress civilizations brought about the Sixth Umbral Calamity. Ere the great floods rose, people fled from their homes and into the mountains of Gir Abania. Even mages of Mach and Amdapur were to be found amongst the refugees. These wizardly practitioners became targets of retribution for the part they played in upsetting the natural balance. And soon did they shed their robes of black vestments of white. And soon did they shed their robes of black and vestments of white. If people were to survive and rebuild following the disaster, however, they would need the power of the arcane. Thus were the principles of black and white magery reinvented, and upon their combined foundation, an entirely new discipline was built, red magic. Ah, but I prattled on about the history of it for far too long. Far better that you experience red magic firsthand. It remains the mystery of who sent kidnappers after the poor girls, and of a feeling attempts... Speaking of red, the red panda. Now, a feeling attempts to unearth the culprit will provide the battle practice you require. Before we plunge into the fray, however, there are questions I would ask. Come with me to East Thonland, to the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Okay. It's just right there. Okay, so those three abilities up on the upper crossbar, they have a, okay, I know what those are. Oh, we're back at the church again. Showroom Tia. Probably showroom. Toumeya, there you are. I'd like to introduce you to Father Iliad, but I believe the two of you are... Yep, we've met already. Showroom has told me the tale of nefarious spellcasters and their attempts to kidnap two young girls. I do wish to ask if this thaumaturgical cabal is known to me, yes? There are several such calls which come to mind, but I must have more detail. You say each member shared some rather unusual traits. Aye, not one word spoken over the entire exchange. Not one shift in expression when I urged them to yield. Each of them also appeared branded with some manner of tattoo, a sigil, pulsating with arcane energy. Ah, an evil practice. Such cursed sigils are known to destroy the will of the bearer, resulting in a biddable puppet whose acts in much manner have you described. There is no salvation for such wretched creatures, and we must seek the fiends who pull their strings. Pray learn what you can of this cabal and its purpose, Father. Toumeya, we have another task to attend to. I suggest some light stretching before you step outside. You'll soon understand why. Okay. You've learned all the Red Mage actions and traits till the detailed descriptions can be viewed in the action traits menu. Access their character into Red. Okay. Yeah. I got this weapon a long time ago, and I'm really glad to be using it here. Oh, there is a battle. The weather here is ominous. It fits right in. Did you notice we were being followed, Toumeya? The very cabal we were investigating seems to have taken an interest in us. Oh no. Sense an ambush in the offing. Do they seek to silence us, perhaps? Well then, let them try. This will be the perfect opportunity for you to test your newly acquired skills. But first, a brief lesson. The Red Mage's spells belong to two distinct schools, rooted as they are in ancient disciplines of black and white magic, which we have mastered both. Intertwined, they form the solid core of red magic. Through the balanced casting of both disciplines can a red mage build this foundation higher and higher. Strength has reached its peak. That is when you lunge forward and unleash the energies thrumming within your blade. Then you leap away, returning to the first step. It's a dance, my friend. Not an approval. Come out wherever you are. We have no intention of running or hiding from you. Duggies. I wear a sword, as you can see, but I am not partial to violence. Is there no chance we might attempt to parlay it in lieu of this bloodletting? How unsettling. Well, Toumeya, it seems you'll have your battle. Remember what I've taught you. Alright then, let's do it. Alright, let's give this a try. I love this music. Alright, this is the combo. Let's try this. Or thunder. That's a long cast time. Okay. Okay, so these look like combos. Alright. Scatter. This is a 4-second one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more practice with this, but kind of rearrange my HUD layout. Let's do this one. Okay. These puppets must have a leader working nearby. Let us take to battle to our ambushers, shall we? Before we resume the hunt, let us be sure of your technique. As a Red Mage, you are capable of casting 2 spells in rapid succession using what is known as the dual cast. Yep, because that's what Red Mages are known for. Intone a short spell, and then you will find a lengthy incantation can now be casted in an instant. Take advantage of this technique to bombard your foes with arcane destruction. Okay, cool. Remember, balance black and white. Take full advantage of dual casts. Okay, that's a long cast time. What are these? Okay, so we're lunging forward. Damage is really good though. It's a little bit confusing trying to manage it, but again, this is like my first time playing this class. Follow the spirit lead us to the source. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Sacrificed himself to that demon dog just to kill us. I'd be flattered if I weren't so horrified. Okay, so that charges us back. This charges us forward. Keep your distance from the Aether spears. Oh, that's I like the Z move. It's like Zoro. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so this is a long cast. Okay, and then I can hit it again for an instant one. Okay, so it looks like it's a short cast, then a long cast. Okay, so I'm trying to balance out the two of them. I don't know if I'm a fan of the loading times, honestly. But I do think that a hint of which one is white and black is from the icons themselves, because the thunder ones are more dark colored, and then The arrow ones are light colored, I think. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep my, whatchamacallit. Okay, I am. Okay, so it kind of looks like, I shouldn't use my basic combo unless I have, accumulated a good balance of the white and the black. Because the gauge went down when I did that. So I'm going to try to get this as high as I can. So let's see how this works. I think I kind of get it. Okay, so I am making sure to keep the gauge balanced. I am not using the basic combo attack because it looks like the shit. Okay, so that went down, that's fine. Shit. I'm honestly not a big fan of the cast times. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the big cast times. Okay. So I kind of noticed that my first combo there, it's turning more red. So I think that's kind of in sync with our the gauge here. So I think I should just keep pouring out magic here. Okay, we'll do white. Okay. Yeah, and then don't use the combo afterwards. Okay, we're almost there to 100. Almost there, come on. Alright. The black gauge is at 100. Okay. I think now we can do this. Okay, so now the colors went back to the normal colors. Come on, almost there. Come on, almost there, come on. Damn it. That was so close. That was so freaking close. Okay, so I kind of get it. Okay, let's see. Okay, white mana. It's black mana. Okay, this one increases both of them. By 2, Jolt. Scatter. This one increases both of them. Acceleration potency. 170. Okay, so this is an AoE. Yeah, that's scatter. That's the AoE. So, just do not confuse myself. I'm gonna... Or, hold on. Interrupt that. Okay. Alright, looks like ads are gonna start. So, I'll take a moment here, take a break, run the ads, while I look at all of the menus here. So, we'll be right back. Hello, we're back. So, I did redid my HUD layout here, just so that I could get more abilities here. So this one increases both black and white magic. This one does black mana. It's gonna take a while for me to kind of like master this, but I think majority of I will figure this out. So it's whatever. So let's talk to you. Well done, Toumeya. You've exceeded my expectations, which is a fortunate thing, for I did not anticipate the arrival of that fearsome hound. These mages were willing to forfeit their own lives to ensure we lost ours. Do you see the brand on her left cheek? This is the cursed sigil which stole her will and left her vulnerable to the most heinous of commands. Our ambushes were young men and women, everyone, all transformed into mindless pawns by some hidden master. This master has shown no compunction against sacrificing pieces that outlive their usefulness. No, this can't stand. Heed me, Toumeya. You may have begun your education in red magic, but there is much more I would teach you. Come, let us return to the Lich Yard. Okay, I have to switch up, where is it? Okay, this is not the same ability. Veritable fire. Alright, let's check it. Yeah, that person is doing a thing. Okay, so we're back at the church. Let's see, dual cast. Next spell will require no time to cast. Okay, very cool. I'll practice this on a training dummy. Like, I will get this. But yeah, I'm noticing that the commands here turn more red the higher this gauge goes up. And I think these are just free damage ability. These are just free damage buttons. So I could probably just we should just move these to the other one. Okay, I'll figure it out. It's okay. I'll figure it out. Oh, where is he at? There he is. Know you the history of these graves? The church's Lich Yard is the final resting place for many victims of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Red magic was conceived to stem such tides of destruction, in an age when the abuse of sorcery flooded the world with death. Its distinction from earlier disciplines is key. Whilst practitioners of black and white magic drew upon ambient ether, a red mage weaves her spells using only the reserves of mana from which she was born. In the era in which magic was creative, to do otherwise was forbidden. To manifest more powerful effects, the first red mages adopted a method by which precise sword techniques would harness and amplify the energy of their spoken incantations. Okay, let me read this again. Okay, that kind of did that. The mage's own physical form serving as an arcane accelerator, an ingenious way of preserving their self-imposed limitations. Understand that the blade we wield is not simply a weapon, it is the focus of all our efforts to lessen strife and suffering. Yeah, so start charging magic first, like start throwing magic at them, and then start using the physical combos. Okay. An approval. Every generation of red mage is part of an unending battle. For soldiers who fight for the enduring violence and subjugation, the bulwark against the unkind vagaries of fate. 20 years ago, I joined the revolutionaries in Alamigo and learned red magic alongside like-minded companions. We formed the Crimson Duelists, and together we rose up against the tyranny of the Mad King, Theodoric. We were crushed. Of all the duelists, only I survived to watch our homeland languish under the rule of imperial invaders. Even after leaving Alamigo, I never ceased fighting for its liberation. And when I learned of the calamity of the threat to all the lands of Eorzea, I allied myself with the valiant scholars of Charlatan. Ooh. In the end, I was unable to protect my homeland or halt the approach of fiery disaster. But never once in all these years have I betrayed the oath the duelists swore to champion the weak with hardened steel. Such is the nature of the magic you will learn from this idealistic fool. If you would master this art, however, then my road shall become your road for the duration of your studies. I will remain here for the church for the time being, and be a pest to the good Father Iliad, until we uncover the origins of this cult. Your only chore shall be to reflect upon the lessons of the day, and prepare for our next encounter. Nodded approval. Okay. Oh, I don't have any, Oh, well, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. No wonder I didn't have a... Okay. Whoops. I had no accessories on. Oh, wow. Alright, I'll figure this out. It's okay. But first, I think now we will do some more MSQ. We'll do some MSQ. Check my levels first. Mm. 260. Okay, that's 60. I don't want to go over 60 just because I want to start fresh with I want to get all the other classes to level 60 first. Do those job quests. Okay. I know Bard is level 60. Okay. We'll just stay here since this is still Heavensward. Alright, back to Ishgard. This is a good start. I will work with Red Mage, and I will use that throughout from here on. I will master Red Mage. Oh, there's a blue quest over there. Lots of elves. Torsefers has a message from you from a mysterious stranger. Ah, my lady Toumeya. During your absence, a stranger came calling. On learning that you were away, he left a message to the effect that he wishes to speak with you and await you at the Rising Stones. You have a mind to oblige this stranger. Please be careful. I cannot well explain why, but it puts me ill at ease to simply be near him. Okay. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Oh, the Rising Stones. My bad. That's the Mordona. Yeah, if we run into any blue quests, we'll start unlocking them. There's another one. We'll get that one. Is this the, Yeah, it's this again. It's probably like the, extreme trial, maybe. The extreme version of that battle we just did. I don't think I've been here in a long while. I'm sorry I refused your plea for aid, but aside from the very real dangers that Ishgard face, I sense something not quite right about the Crystal Braves. Oh, I remember you. Riol and Lady Iguri have left to pursue rumors of the missing Silence. I think I might head to Gridania myself and make some inquiries. I like that our numbers are rising. Rising stones, get it? Like, our numbers are rising. We have new people here. I've met a new man, but he spends more time talking about his long-lost sibling than aught else. Perhaps you might meet the missing brother. I hope he's used to work here. I hear he used to work here. Okay. He spends more time talking about his lost sibling than aught else. Alpha Note, maybe? Or, hold on. His two brothers. I hear he used to work here. Don't know what they're talking about. At least someone I know. Archer Boulder. For 1,000 days I walked along the edges of Abalathia's fiery craters, tempering both mind and body, and might withstand the rigors of battle at my brother's side. Oh, are you, what's his name's brother? Horny Boulder? I call him Horny Boulder. Because, of course, I am 12 years old. When at last I felt prepared, I traveled here to Mordona, only to be greeted with the news that Hori is nowhere to be found. Oh, he has a brother. So the moment you learned that your young companion was in danger, you hastened here with axe in hand. Such fighting spirit. We shall be fine, friends, you and I. Oh, this is, I came as soon as I heard the news of Alien's capture, but these old bones do not move as quickly as they once did, and the worst of it had ended by the time I arrived in the toll. This was, her companion when we first met her. Like her master or her father or something. Yeah, I remember this person. Who was in the Tantara Deepcroft. We have a whole bunch of new people here. I like it. I think I remember you. It's not like a well-earned drink after a hard day's work. And you... I was one of those to answer the Scion's call to arms and volunteer my blade for the siege of Ishgard. Oh, you were in the, okay. It was there I made the acquaintance of this fair fellow. Probably Thancred. Because Thancred says, fellow a lot. Okay. Eliane, hi. She's my favorite. To help widen the net of our search efforts, I recruited a small army of seasoned adventurers, friends from my own days in the dungeon delving trade. Why are Elazins so cool? You have Horshaphant, you have Emeric, and then you have us, Toumeya, and Eliane. But let's see what this is about. Destination. My thanks for coming. Oh? Anu Kalhai is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out that I might alert you to the rising threat of the beings known as Icons. You are aware of the threat, you say. Ah, but I speak not of the primals, with which you exceedingly well acquainted. It might interest you to know that the term Icon and the beings to which it refers precede the Garli Empire by eras. Go on. You see, it is the name by which the Elegants call godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them. And the Garlians, who seek to emulate the glory of ancient Aleg, have simply availed themselves to it. Pray permit me to continue this tale. Is it Oriange? Yep, it is. Called it. Ah, Oriange, how kind of you to join us. As the warrior of light's comrade, participation is but to be expected. After all, the matter doth pertain to the very fate of this star, doth. The Icons of Eld, in the distant past, these mighty beings did offer fierce resistance to the Allegan Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Aleg, who devised the means to which to capture them. And it did not end with capture, as you well know. For the Allegans also learned how to harness the Icon's power. Yes, we remember this. We saw this in Bahamut. They refined this knowledge at the Aetherial Chemical Research Facility on Azizla. And within the centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed 3 of the beings. The Warring Triad. They did mention that. I'm intrigued now. Was first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad, that the Archbishop did seek Azizla. Okay. But in the wake of his defeat, the bindings which confined the Icons were severely damaged. Doubt not but that they will fail completely ere long. Know that we do not condemn you for striking down the Archbishop. You are simply fulfilling your destiny. And yet, were the Warring Triad to be released into the world, unimagined destruction would ensue. Yeah, we kind of, saw that firsthand. Take heart, for there is hope still. Through swift action we may prevent their awakening and see them resealed. But in dealing with this new threat, our first step must be to contend with the old. 2 savage gods are returned, I fear summoned once more by their worshippers, and at a strength far surpassing their previous incantations. Is it Ravana and Bismarck? Probably is. Yep, it is. Speak of the primals Ravana and Bismarck. If left unchecked, they will eventually seek to seize the power of the Warring Triad. This will serve to feed the confluence of chaos and hasten the Icon's awakening. To which we must needs banish both their kinds. I pray thee, however, to first focus thy gaze upon the primals. Okay, this is just like a Realm Reborn. We basically go back and do the extreme versions of the trials. We did the hard versions in Post Realm Reborn, eventually, which unlocked the Coils of Bahamut. And then this will unlock something or other. It will give us the extreme trials for Ravana and Bismarck. Tear their attention to those icons in their frightful summon. And this will lead to the Warring Triad, I mean. To return to the waking sands forthwith and consider such measures as are available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee to attend to the task of eliminating the primals. Young Unukalhai shall assist thee. Rest assured he is not our enemy, for the time being at least. For the time being? Don't like how you said that. Okay, I am intrigued. Warring Triad, the Awakening. The Warring Triad is the collective term for 3 immensely powerful icons that were brought into existence during the twilight of the Third Astral Era. Summoned by the native tribes of Murasidia, these entities were set against the encroaching forces of the Elegance Empire. Okay. Strength of a primal is determined by the fervent prayers of its faithful. And as the Mericidians' prayers called for saviors with the power to throw back an imperial invasion. The resulting incarnations were 3 force imbued with nigh incalculable might. That the Elegants were capable of conquering such godlike beings well illustrates that the incredible heights to which the technology has ascended. The implacable nature of the implacable empire subdued and imprisoned the Warring Triad, shackled them to machinery that sustained the icons' forms while at the same time leeching away their infinite energies. For 5 millennia did the Warring Triad languish thus in dreaming servitude, their slumber undisturbed until Archbishop Thordan VII of Ishgard rattled the bars of their cage, okay? The Archbishop has come to Azizla, seeking to absorb the Three's power and make himself a god without rival. It was fortunate then that the Warrior of Light and her companions thwarted Thordan before he realized his tyrannical ambitions, but the victory was not without consequence. The violence of the battle cracked the seals that kept the Triad in torpor, and the icons had begun to stir. Worse, the Garlean Empire and their heavy-handed efforts to plunder the secrets of Azizla threatened to drag them into the full wakefulness. These terrible entities must be destroyed before they arise in all their cataclysmic splendor. Okay. This is interesting. I'm loving this, the new stuff here. It's so cool. Okay, so we got both of these. We'll unlock both of these. As you prepare yourself for battle, so too does Ravana. Within Thok Asthok, he builds his strength, feeding upon prayers of his innumerable children. Those same children will not suffer you to live should you surrender yourself to them a second time. Nay, you must devise a way of approaching the Lord of the Hive's domain. Consult with the storyteller, the Elder of the Bath. He will aid in this endeavor. Take this bauble. 'Tis known among the Noth as the Burning Eye of Ravana. The time comes, you'll know what to do. Alright, this will unlock the extreme trial, I think. And then Bismarck. If we are to prevent the awakening of the Warring Triad, then Bismarck must be cast down once more. I am aware of the rather unorthodox method having you employed to lure out and slay the white whale before. I had a mind to follow the established precedent. That said, islands are not easy to come by. I think Toumeya just said, "We got this." I should hope it is not necessary, but you may as well show this gemstone to Chief Sonu. He will know it as the weeping eye of Manu Kamana. Manu Kamanai, and it will ensure that he is completely committed to our cause. Oh, and before you ask, I've already informed Master Garland of our plans. He is currently en route to the Blue Window. I also did unlock another beast tribe, by the way. It's not the Noth one, the Voth one. Okay, so we'll just unlock these. I think we'll do like the first bit of no, we'll do the story for the post Heavensward stuff next week. I doubt I'm going to do the entire Heavensward stuff before my trial period runs out, but we'll see. Okay, let's talk to you. Greetings, Toumeya. Young Bard has been gazing fondly at the door for days, awaiting your return to the seventh heaven. Pray be so kind as to indulge the suffering and favor him with one of your epic tales. Seems his inspiration has run dry once more, and only a draft of your most excellent adventuring vintage will slay his creative thirst. Toumeya, at last, in muted agony have I lingered, to hear the hero herself speak to the epic deeds of Ishgard and beyond. The frozen tundra you braved, into the vault of the heavens you ascended, to the sacred peak, both temple and tomb, to a ruined city reborn and resettled, to a citadel of the ancient you ventured, parting the misty veil of millennia. The journey made by you and your companions had made its mark upon the stars. Now hear the tale in its entirety. Well, stuff happened. There was a whale. Your words have woken a miracle upon my melancholy heart. New verses arise unbidden and threaten to spill from my lips. My harp must have my harp. Song of war twixt men from 1,000 years ago began, when mortals grasped for godly might, defaming name of king and knight. Nazli for woe and weal did wholly from me from righteous steel, and thence was high divinity compelled by light to bend the knee. What say you? Have I captured the spirit of your triumph? Pray forgive any small liberties I may have taken with the details. One cannot evoke the proper picture of your glory without a certain measure of embellishment. Awesome. And this should... The Minstrel's Ballad, Thornton's Reign. Okay, I believe this is an 8-man trial now. Or hold on, it's... Let me see. No, it was an 8-man trial. Oh, that's black, and then that's white. What is this? 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Average item level 190. Okay, so I think it's a little harder now. Okay, I see. Alright, let's go to Sea of Clouds. Oh, you have a blue quest too. Well, let's get this out of the way first. The Tremontane returns, and with it the white. So too comes the great Netherling warrior. Like double rainbows in the mist, Sanu knows not what to make of this. An eye in the hand of a Netherling. Storm clouds of the Vanju are no match for the eye's might. Smash it against the Aetherite in the whale's crown, and he will be vulnerable once more. Bind him with chains of steel and drive him from Cloud Sea. Return zephyr winds and sunlight to our lands. What's this? Reap what you sow. Yes, Sanu Vano would seek your aid in asserting the authority of the Sundu chieftain. I'll come back to this. Okay, where is it? It's up there. I think today I'm just going to spend majority of the time just unlocking stuff, just so I could do it like off screen. If there's any like story stuff like the Warring Triad, like I will try to do that on stream, but not like MSQ related stuff. There it is. I said, there you are, Toumeya. The Enterprise Excelsior is ready to part whenever you are. Okay. Say it again. Chief Sano wants to smash some gemstone against some aetherite to dispel the barrier of storm clouds. I don't even know where to begin. Ah, the hell's with it. Maybe it'll bring us good luck. I'll rendezvous with you there. Okay. Funju aetherites. After a pause, you smash the gemstone against the aetherite. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you attune with the aetherite, and once more, nothing much happens. Except that happens. Okay, that's the extreme trial. Confront Bismarck in the Limitless Blue. Extreme. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this off stream, or if I have like other friends, we could just do these trials. Well, let's go back to Okizandu. Let's go back, teleport back over there, because there was another blue quest that I could unlock. And then after that, we will unlock the Voth quest as well, for the other primal. Okay, what is this? Reap what you sow. Sanovana would seek your aid in asserting the authority of the Zundu chieftain. The great Netherling warrior who chased the clouds from our land returns. A gentle zephyr wind, Sano has plea and hopes Netherling lends an ear. Sano takes shelter from the Vanju storm by virtue of peace offerings and respect commanded by Zundu chief. Now though, the rains threaten to fall again. The symbol of chief's power is the great mask he wears, a mask that grows old and worn. A chief who wears shabby mask is a chief who commands as much respect as a summer day's drizzle. Tribal mask is made from the scale of the Wokekon, a giant Senua nests on Neverreed, where the Vanu are forbidden to go. The wicked Vundu seek to hoard power and influence for themselves. They seize control of Neverreed and forbid poor Zindu from entry. But they cannot keep out the great Netherling who tamed the light. Go to Neverreed Netherling and snatch the scale of the Waku Kion from the Vundu's evil clutches. Tonuvanu will be your guide. He awaits outside the village. Pray go swiftly Netherling and chase away the coming storm. Okay. Let's hide this. Flock around the clock. That's a nice title. Still not done it yet. Okay. Oops. Tonuvanu. Tonuvanu waits for Netherling warrior, and Netherling warrior comes. Netherling braves Neverreed to retrieve the Wakion scale for Zundu. Tonu's heart flutters in the gentle winds of Netherling's kindness. Netherreed is sacred land to the Vanu. Vandu comes with their wicked ways and transforms Neverreap into a tempest of terrors. Watch your tail feathers, Netherling. Is this a dungeon? This is a dungeon. Ooh. Right there. Oh, hunter friend, welcome. You come hunting gods once more? The non-mind is glad of your thirst for divine blood, even more rapacious. Do the one mind grow as they seek offerings to glut our deity's insatiable appetite? The path to our god's domain? Yes, yes, there is but one way. You must seek out the Gain Hive on the far side of the colony, attune your spirit to the aetherite ensconced within. If the deed is not possible, we hear that the crystal is warded by ancient ritual magics. The one mind have woven seals such that only the most worthy of warriors shall be granted leave to enter Thag-Asta. And they do not share with the non-mind what they consider worthy. Okay. Hello, don't mind me. After a pause, you smash the gemstone against the aetherite. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you attune with the aetherite once more. Again, nothing happens. Extreme. Okay. Let us go to Ishgard very quick. Just to check if there are any blue quests in the, no, whatchamacallit, the bar. Okay, these red quests are for the crafters. Oh, I have recommendations. Okay, machinist. Daily roulette, leveling, trials. Okay, so there's no blue quest aside from the machinist. And there's also astrologian here as well. Okay, so let's go to Idleshire, just to check if there's anything there. Okay, so Idleshire. Oh, there are several blue quests. Okay, well, let's go check them out. Boisterous Bruiser. Your reputation precedes you if the wide-eyed look of the stranger is favoring you with any indication. Poor, I know you. You're one of them half-mad adventurers who roams while picking fights with gods and every bugger else. Well met. Love your work. But you're just one of them pick-of-the-right crazed killers, am I right? Hell's all I know might be the ones to do the work while you share in the credit. Now, killer, don't take it personally or nothing, but I've seen it before. When it's all blood and shite and explosions, that could... hard to tell if you're pulling your weight. That's why I've been training up in stone, sky, and sea. Don't let the Daphne fool you. It's a proper training ground where fighting folk like me, and you can go and find your killing prowess. If you've never been, go and look for the godly fella out past the back bridge. He'll tell you the rest. You won't regret it. Okay? Striking opportunity. Slow fix. Disarmed. Slow fix looks more agitated than we have seen him. Is that a Alexander? Yep. This might be the Alexander quest. So we won't do this just yet. That's probably the Alexander quest. Hi everyone, we're back. Okay. So I kind of have an idea of what this blue quest is. Because I think that's Gerald in yeah, that's Gerald, and that's his assistant. Gerald was the guy who was synthesizing the relic weapons. So this might be the relic weapons for Heavensward. So I think this is what this is about. Good morning to you, Toumeya. Something on your mind? I've been called back to Revenant's Toll to take care of a new shipment of wares, but if you've matters of money that require my attention... Hold that thought. I seem to have visitors, some more welcome than others. Yep. Pardon the intrusion, Mistress Rowena. I realized I was only here a few days ago, but I really will speak to you about... Yep, it's Gerald. Good, you're still here. We need to talk about the promissory note. Now I know what you think. That stinking sack of goo-boo shite ain't got me goddamn's money. Well, you're wrong. I saved it up, every last gill. Thing is, me mates took me out of a drink to celebrate, and... Excuse me, sir, but when people are talking, it is generally considered rude to interrupt. I know not what manner of business you have with Rowena, but I am quite certain it can wait. As I was saying, Mistress Rowena, have you perchance been able to arrange a meeting with your associates? There's much I would ask them about their work on arcane sentries. Hold a bleeding minute. You're telling me to wait? Don't no one ever tell you to shut your gob when grown-ups are talking? May life and, more importantly, may note at the tavern at stake here. Now be a good lad and bugger off until Uncle Gerald's had his say. Gerald, mind your own advice for once and keep quiet. I'll deal with you soon enough. Regarding your question, Ardashir, the answer is no. The client I had in mind is a bit of a recluse and stubborn as all hell in her old age. She wouldn't hear of any meat. I ain't got the time to press her on it at the moment. Too much to do by half. Is it a Matoya? Sounds like you've got enough on your plate without having to worry yourself over an old man's owens. Tell you what, let us forget about it for... I know not what hole you've drunken yourself into, sir, and quite frankly, I do not care. I have important business to discuss with Mistress Rowena, and I demand you leave us at this instant. Oh, this is not Gerald's assistant. Bah, the youth of today, jumped up self-serving little shites, the lot of ye. Fine, tell us then, your highness, what's business of yours that's more important than a man's life? Eh? Well, out with it. Very well, if only to explain myself to Aurora now. Together with my master, I have been conducting research into the manipulation of spiritual and etheric energies, what you call the Near East. Our work has shown that the soul is in fact an amalgamation of a specific type of force. This force defines the quiddity of man and makes us who we are. While the soul is indeed inimitable, we believe it is possible to create a quasi-soul. Thus we turn our attention to anima, the self-same force which allows individuals to traverse the life stream via aetherites. Okay? By infusing a soul stone with the requisite quantities of aether, this force may be harnessed. Yet after years of research and experimentation, we have naught to show for it, but inert husks of stone. We repeated the process again and again, adjusting every element, but the result was always the same. At length, my master declared the project a failure, and turned his thoughts to other matters. But I could not give up, not after witnessing the beauty of Anima. Anima is really cool. She's my favorite Aeon. Not after witnessing the beauty of Anima, not after coming so close, and that is why I have journeyed hither to Eorzea. I am certain that with the Sharlayan's knowledge of arcane centuries, I can complete my project. I am also certain that the resultant souls will be worth more to mankind than the ale-soaked disclout that passes for yours. Got him. Finished, have you? Well then, allow me to retort. Seems to me you're a cocked little brat that speaks a lot without saying aught, yet talks like a man you're learning when it's plain you're just a boy who's never had a thought of his own. And couldn't even if he tried. Not that he ever would, of course. And why? Because the youth of today can't be bothered to do an ounce of honest work for themselves. No sense of duty. Things get rough and you run for hell, leaving a trail of piss in your wake. Okay, Boomer. Do you reckon them scholarly folks from Sharlayan asked for the answer when they got stuck? Not bloody likely. Because they used their bloody brains. Tain't even that hard. If I saw the soul things burning out too quick, I'd think of stealing them inside Summit Strong. Like a weapon, maybe. To keep all that life from escaping. It'd cost them a bit of freedom, but it'd keep them around for a damn straight longer than you managed. What's more, if the bloody things really are alive, like you say, you'd end up with a weapon that could think for itself, which could be bloody lethal in the right hands. What do you say to that, you preening little shite? I say, okay, Boomer. An anima weapon? That is absolutely genius. A means not only to preserve created anima, but to employ it. I mean, you are talking to a weaponsmith of legend here. Anima weapons, eh? That'll sell. Of course. Only thinking of the green. Quite an interesting proposition, Geralt. One that could be quite lucrative. Why not help or Adashar here with his work and see what you can make of it? Help that spineless streak of piss? You're joking, ain't you? Why in the seven hells would I play nursemaid to a watery-eyed brat like him? I was just spouting shite. I didn't really mean none of it. Is that right? Pity. Sounded like something we could have made a good bit of coin out of. Enough to make me forget your debts, like as not your debts that I won't be forgetting otherwise. Changed your mind? Good. Good. Got him. Meanwhile, like, Toumeya's like right here with a box of popcorn, just enjoying the show. Sorry. Listen, Adashar, he may be a drunken, bloody fool, but he's also the finest blacksmith in all the realm. If anyone can forge a weapon capable of holding your souls, it's him. And our adventurer friend here, my dear sweet Toumeya, is a well-known hero around these parts. And I'm sure she'd love nothing more than to try out your new weapon when it's finished. Ain't that right? Toumeya, this is your cue to nod in approval. Just think of it. Be the first in all Eorzea to build one of these anima weapons. Which ain't a bad name now that I think of it. Anima weapons. Aye, that'll do. Oh. She did not nod in approval. Now, don't be so hasty, Toumeya. This here is fate. What else could have brought the three of you to me at the self-same time? And don't be telling me the thought of a weapon that learns and adapts to combat don't interest you, because we both know it does. I think Toumeya's kind of hesitant of using a living weapon. Like, me personally, I think it's really cool. A cool idea. Well... Gerald, was it? Pray forgive my rudeness earlier. If you truly are the smith she claims, I would be honored to have your assistance. And you, Toumeya, I gather you are the perfect candidate to test the weapon once it's complete. Yay, we're a guinea pig again. Well, if this will get me square with Rowena, suppose my hammer's all yours. But don't think I'm getting roped into this alone. If I have to forge it, you have to wield it. Not in approval, there you go. Thank you, both of you. I promise that you will not regret this. How many side quests and stuff is this gonna take? Because making relic weapons was a pain in the ass. Just even making one of these things. Nice to see you're all getting on. Now you're gonna need a place to work, and I know just the spot. XIV, the seat of elegant science, floating on high over Alabathia's spine. Not that the equipment up there will be any use to you, mind, only the 12 know how that stuff works. Still, they'll keep prying eyes away until the weapon's ready. I'll arrange for an airship to take you within a day. Oh, we're just letting like random civilians just go to XIV. That was really dangerous. Like, no big deal. The fabled XIV. I look forward to seeing you there, Toumeya. Bye, Gerald. I only made like one relic weapon with him. I'd never bothered to make the others. Today is already proving to be more productive than I thought. Gerald sat on my hair, and soon we'll have a new merchandise for the House of Splendors. Assuming that ridiculous plan of his works. Counting on you, Toumeya. Yeah. I kind of feel like Rowena is the villain in all this. Like she's shaping up to be a good villain. She's like the Scrooge McDuck of Final Fantasy XIV. I wonder if she has a money bin. Like there's like an ancient money bin here that she just swims in coins. Oh, another blue quest. Oh, there's two of them. Taking stock. Aether current. Hold on. Why do we have another Aether current here? Hold on, let me do this very quick. There we go. Alright, let me check my Aether currents. I think I got them all already. Oh, I only have one for here. This might be it, actually. Yeah, this might be it. Steam appears to be rising from Midnight Dew's beautifully bedecked ears. Gods damn it, I've been had. Some twice-cursed sons of a mad, blind bitch have made off with all my takings and my tradables, too. I know this place was full of treasure hunters, but I never reckoned my treasure hunters they'd be hunting. And it ain't just my losses that concern me. The gobbles count on the goods I bring in to keep this place fed and watered. If I don't get my stock back, this whole town could fall apart. What do you say, adventurer? Will you help me bring these thieving curs to book? An adventurer coming back from answering quarters says he bumped into a gang of ill-looking brutes on Front Bridge. Nearly knocked the poor kid into the thought. They did. Anyhow, he says they were heading into the ruins. Meet me there and we'll start the search. Let me Google that for you. Nice. Okay, I get the feeling that this is the Google Library hard version. Now here's the adventure I was looking for. I've got a job that needs doing. Something tells me you'd be just the one to do it. Stop me if I got this wrong, but a little bird told me you've been in and out of the library. And that walking, talking broom of all things showed you the way in. Well, I suppose the latter bit's neither here nor there. Long story short, a certain personage has something they want from that library. A hefty leather-bound tome to be exact. They're tasked me with finding the right woman to retrieve it. There's just one rub. Seems some lesser interloper, mind you. Not looking to point fingers here, left the door to the forbidden vaults wide open, allowing what seems to be every void scent and ensorcelled abomination in the Encyclopedia Eorzea to saunter right in. Alright, miss, I'm sure you agree. Fortunately, the strapping lass standing in front of me knows the place like the back of her hand. I just need you to make like your broom friend, sweep out the nasties, and retrieve the tome for my client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there. I'm loving this extra content we're getting here. Like, I'm really loving all this content. Okay, is there anything else here I could unlock? The Fires of Som All. This might be the, Som All, whatchamacallit, the dungeon hard version. Let's just do a mount here. Oh, it's a Mughal. Quicksand or Kestian Roll. Okay. Gossamer Mughal appears to be searching for someone. You're Toumeya, aren't you? I found you at last, Kupo. Vidofnir asked me to come find you. I've been searching high and low, near and far. Do you know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind about that now. There are more important things to worry about, Kupo. Vidofnir was very insistent that I hurry you back to Som All Summit as soon as possible. So, on your way, Kupo. Right, my job's done. I'll go ahead and let Vidofnir know you're coming. See you there. I love Mughals, they're so cute. But okay, let's go outside to, do that, talking stock, quest. And we'll just unlock all these. I'm honestly really excited to unlock all this new content. You're surprised. I'll look at that later. Okay, don't talk to Shortfix. That is, Alexander. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? You're just out here hanging out? In spite of his appearance, the mechanical monstrosity is a primal, and is causing us no end of worry. No sooner do we put down one primal than another appears to take its place. Beginning to see a pattern. Yeah, oh. I see it from here. It looks like it's over there. I kind of see it over there. That's a nice touch that they've added. Okay, let's go. Yay, it's Mr. Beaky. Had a feeling it would be Mr. Beaky. Okay, so there's several things here we can... Yeah, I can't fly. So we'll need to travel here. Okay. Well, met last. Now here's the plan. Considering the weight of the stuff they stole, they won't get far on foot. Chances are they got a boat hidden somewhere. I'll get on my crew and ask them to stake out the riverbank. In the meantime, I want you to search the ruins for whatever you could find. Might be the bandits are lying low out there. Or maybe they stashed the loot and moved on. If you should chance on any of my belongings, I'd be obliged if you bring them back to me. Okay, what are we doing? Techi Treasure Hunter. An overgrown ambition. The Techi Treasure Hunter has the look of a woman who has seen rather too many marbles. What? There's one behind me, isn't there? No, thank the gods. I've done enough running for one day. Those goddamn beasts came out of nowhere. It's a wonder we made it out alive. We can't just leave the treasure there. You look like the sort that's used to risking life and limb. Might you be able to help clear a way through those sea kin that damn near made a meal of us? We'd see that it was worth your while, of course, if you're interested. Let my friend Sawney know. Should be somewhere near the entrance to St. McLean's Arboretum. I reckon it's safe to go back to Idleshire and look up a few more hands. We'll need as much help as we can get. Hope to see you at the Arboretum. It's a new area. Is this a dungeon? Oh, hey. Like your design. So you're here to help with the Seekin investing the Arboretum. Thank the gods, we've not the numbers to venture in there ourselves. We used to research plant life in every corner of the realm here. You know, cause no one to look after it. It's gotten a bit overgrown. Usually places like this are more trouble than they're worth. But if the parchments we found are anything to go by, there's something in these ruins that could benefit everyone in Idleshire for generations to come. A proper priceless treasure. It goes without saying that a site as old as this is sure to be stuffed with all sorts of precious relics, which you'd be welcome to keep if you help beat a path for us. We'll follow behind you once it's safe and see if we can't find what we're looking for. If this is a dungeon. Awesome. St. Moshian's Arboretum. Very nice. Got this dungeon and then this dungeon. And then there's the hard versions of the other ones. Okay, nice. That is unlocked. Where is this person at? Oh, they're on the other side. Well, okay. I'll just teleport over there after. Alright. Nice. And Midnight Dew. Hello. Ah, there you are. Good to see a woman who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You'll see a sturdy-looking door just ahead and to your left. That'll be the entrance to the Forbidden Vaults. This is as far as I could take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anywho, my client and I are both counting on you to retrieve the tome. Watch your back in there, and try to keep it down. It is the library, after all. Nice. Yep. Hard version. Okay. So let's return to Idleshire. Let's do this. Retrieve. Now we'll do that after. Picking stock. Alright, now let's go back to Idleshire. That is still very funny. Let me Google that for you. I love that so much. Hello. You there, good madam. You there, good madam. You look like you enjoy bathing in the blood of your enemies. I do. Have you perchance heard about Stone, Sky, and Sea? You see, as part of an initiative to reduce the number of disputes, the adventurers' guilds have been forced to arbitrate between members who accuse their comrades of not contributing sufficiently to, let me try that again. She who fights with the strength of a stone unyielding breathes deep of boundless sky and embraces serenity of rolling sea. Against her none can stand. Sorry, what's that Doman fellow told me to say? I don't quite understand it myself, but he seemed to think it was all very clever. Right, so in essence, you've got these ridiculous contraptions that you attack in whatever manner you deem fit, each supposedly tailored to the strength of some legendary beast or some madman deciding to challenge once upon a time. Speaking of which, I believe one should be dropping right about now. Is this a new PvP thing? What is this? This is probably PvP, probably. Okay. Apparently the first time they dropped one of those was an accident. Trainers loved it so much they started doing it all the time, though. Right, so each is tailored to the strength of a legendary fiend. The idea being that if you can defeat the dummy, you can defeat the fiend. In principle, that is. Dummies don't hit back, after all. But who gives a fig about any of that? I nearly forgot the best part. It's free. Okay. Stone, Sky, and Sea. Training ground can be accessed by speaking with the goodly adventurer outside Idleshire. What? I'll do this afterwards. Like, is this a duty thing? Gorge. Okay, might be something different. Alright, but let's go to, what's this? Abalathia Spine. Okay, this is, yeah, let's go to, Azislav very quick. Fabled Azislav. I've heard stories, but who would believe such a technological marvel could exist? Floating in the sky at that, if only my master could see me now. But this is not the time for gawping. Come, let us begin our work on the animal weapon. Animal weapons. A new saga begins. Soul without life. Please note that upon completing the quest Soul Without Life, you will receive an animal weapon for a Dragoon. Be advised that once you have undertaken this quest, you may not proceed with a class or job that is different from when you accepted it. Isn't sure you've changed your design. Okay. Okay, interesting. Thinking about this, the animal weapon, I got no time for it. I'm going to be hammering out a nice kettle back in gristmeal. Okay, nice. I'm not going to do a relic weapon with animal weapon with dragoon. What's a good one I could use? Maybe eventually I will be doing Black Mage, but probably just, I don't know, maybe Bard or something. Like, I really love Bard as a class. But okay, let's go to Samal. About time, Vidofnir has been waiting for you, and hardly a good idea to keep a dragon waiting, Kupo. Thou hast discharged thy duty admirably, child of Malcolm. And greetings to thee, warrior of warriors. Dost thou have my gratitude for thy hasty arrival? I have bid thee hence to Samal to aid in the quieting of those sacred grounds. When Nidhogg did meet his end, his minions quit the slopes of the mountain, and its once tranquil passages had become home to all manner of beastly intruders. And worse, the fire at the core of Samal rage and swell, as if ruled by some unwelcome parasite. The spirits of our fallen will find no rest until this disturbance is calmed. Thus would I have thee descend unto the mountain's depths and sweep clean Samal's stony halls. Would that I could perform the deed myself, alas, my girth prevent ready passage through the caverns leading unto the mountain's molten heart. Would thou accept this charge as I laid upon thee? Yep. Thus thou generous of spirit, child of man, know that I shall not sit idly by whilst thou toilest within. These winged winces who screech rend the air above the summit will soon learn of my displeasure. Get him, queen. I sincerely hope Vidofnir never thinks of me as a winged nuisance. Anyway, good luck in there, Toumeya. Some all hard. This is so exciting. I love this. Okay. So some all now has a dungeon. A harder dungeon. Hold on. Oh, there's a item level requirement, and we've not hit it yet. Okay, I see. Yeah, right there. Hello. Stolen items. Return the stolen items to Midnight Dew in the answering quarter. Okay, up there. How goes the search adventure? Did you find anything? We found something. My stock? Well, one's chest's worth of it anyway. Still some missing, but this is a damn good start. Got the nose out of a bloodhound, lass. I'll be wanting to lend to that sniffer of yours to track down the rest of my property. Very cool. Freebird. Okay, this is the last one. Frequent flyer. Okay, awesome. Let me check the experience here. Okay, it's not that much. Okay, so we unlocked a lot of stuff today. So let's head back to the squadron. Okay, that was a lot of fun. We finished base Heavensward. We're done for tonight. So that was a lot of fun. We finished the story portion of Heavensward, base Heavensward. We started Red Mage, and we unlocked a whole bunch of other fun stuff. So next week we're gonna continue MSQ. We're gonna start doing the post-Heavensward patch stuff for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So that's gonna be fun. Throughout the week I'm gonna be playing here and there just to get some Moogle tomestones for that event that's gonna be coming up, because there's like a lot of prizes that I can't wait to get. But yeah, thank you guys as always for receiving and watching this. For those watching the VOD on YouTube, for those watching the VOD later on Twitch, for those following, for those lurking, thank you guys as usual. And we will continue again next time. So here are my socials. This is my YouTube channel. Socials, YouTube. I am open for art commissions. If you would like a PNG tuber or Twitch emotes or digital illustration done, Twitter, YouTube. We have a small Discord community. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens next afterwards. So we'll continue with MSQ next week, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. And from Toumeya and our little red panda friend here, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you all next time. So take care, everyone, and have a good night.